Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name Muhammad Shukri bin Zahari and my number matric is JK13318/20.
Hi, Cik Shukri. My name is Siti Rahani binti Mustafa. Metric JK13477/20.
Hi, Cik Shu and Cik Hanani. My name Nur Shazawani binti Zulkifli. My metric number JK13424/20. Next.
Hi everyone, my name Nur Hafiza bin Ismail. My metric number JK13438/20.
Hi, you all. My name is Nur Nabila bint Shafri. My metric number is JK13631/20.
Okay, hi everyone. Good evening. As we know, we have a topic to discuss tonight, and it's about number of failed marriage is on the increase, and we need to explain it with the examples. So this is my opinions where there are number of failed marriage increasing. One of the reason is that a relationship that lacks clear boundaries might be an issue for our marriage. In my opinion, boundaries and expectation are different for each person. For example, there are people that having a best friend with the opposite sex is not an issue, whereas for some people, it is a big issue which can lead to trust issues later on. Most of the time, this issue is not discussed between couples due to the expectation that our partner would understand what like they and what they don't. When there is lack of discussion, it can help in a divorce paper.
Yes, I agree, Cik Shukri. A married woman, and that lack of communication in marriage can be a problem. For example, if you don't want your partner to chat with someone you don't know on Facebook, that clear. Do not get upset. They are sending message back and for if you haven't discussed the issue and give your partner a chance to respond. Keeping things to yourself, you have a problem with your partner will not solve the issue. So it's better to sit together and talk about it to avoid bigger issue.
Me,
How
I that in any relationship, communication is the key. Whatever the reason are, you should always communicate. Even when it's the problems, just ask bank's account. For some couple, this is okay in charge of one another bank account, but believe me, there are some that things matter to the handle individually. In any situation faced, what matter most is for you to voice out your opinion, making sure that it's not out of anger or frustration.
I agree that communication needs to be in a relaxed environment. Try to deal with your anger and frustration before you approach your partner about this issue. Discuss in a non-defensive manner. Try to give them context so that they can respond appropriately. Most of the reason for a failed marriage is when it comes to a discussion. It is rather to voice out their frustration instead of discussing how to overcome the situation. For example, there are a couple that start pointing finger at their partner, which lead to an argument and end up in a feeling of hatred to others to one another. When this issue keeps on happening in a discussion, it will end up in an unwanted feeling, which will be result in a failed marriage.
Beside communication problems, I believe that lack of intimacy is one of the reasons for a failed marriage. Some couple feels that they are not good enough when it comes to intimacy due to their lack of libido. There are some men and women who have a higher libido, which is vice versa of their partner's libido. People that put intimacy as an important key to successful marriage will lead to having issue. It might seem that intimacy is not a big thing as long as you love your partner who they are. But I have read that intimacy has been one of the highest rate to be reason for divorce, even though there are ways to overcome this issue. Different couples' way of resolving issue would be different compared to other couple.
So as we can see, the thing that all of the participants have said might look like it's not a big issue, but this issue have been going around for quite some time. So what can we see here? Different couples have a different challenge in maintaining their marriage. There is a saying that says marriage is a gamble, meaning that it's either going to be a successful marriage or failed marriage, which I believe is somehow true. This is because we will only know the person in and out when we are married and living under the same roof with them. All in all, failed marriage can be good if there are no other ways that a couple can do to improve their relationships. And our second task is identify and explain the qualities for a successful marriage. So in my side, I will say that while having a lot to say about the issues that led to a failed marriage, I believe that there are far more qualities in successful marriage. It will certainly bring us back to the communication issues. In a successful marriage, communication is the key to a better understanding. It is important to communicate clearly and as often as possible. Talking to our partner is the best way to keep a marriage healthy. Honestly, it's the key to good communication. Besides that, you should always be a good listener to your partner. In maintaining a healthy marriage, you should talk more about your thought and feeling in order for your partner to understand your emotional needs.
To me,
Anas?
beside communication, I believe that saying thank you and I miss you to your partner every day is one of the things that keep a marriage healthy. Even for the littlest thing, you should always show your gratitude to them. This will make you and your partner feel appreciated. As for saying I love you, it is important to tell your partner that you love them every single day, so that they are reminded every day that they have a person that love them endlessly.
As for me, I think that in a successful marriage, making time for one another is also a way in maintaining to a healthy marriage. With work and family responsibility, it can be easy to lose the romance factor. Plan special days either to go out or just stay at home. If you have children, send them a play date will you relax, talk, enjoy other of company. Spending time with your partner from time to time will help ensure that the love between you and your partner stay the same. Suggest to early spend time together once a week.
In my opinion, one of the reasons for a healthy relationship is to understand that it is fine to disagree with your partner. You won't agree on everything, but it is important to be fair and respectful during the disagreements. Listen to your spouse's point of view. Try to not get angry and don't let yourself become too frustrated. Walk away and calm down if you need to. Then discuss the problem again when you are both in a better frame of mind. Compromise on problems so that you both give a little.
Moreover, building trust with your partner leads to a healthy marriage. Marriage therapist and researcher John Gottman has found that criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling are serious threats to a marriage. The more a couple engage in these destructive activities, the more likely they are to divorce. His decades of research and of working with couples have shown that spouses who stay together know how to fight without being hostile and to take responsibility for their action. They are also more likely to respond quickly to each other's wishes to make up after fight and repair the relationship.
The most important thing to remember is to remain committed to your spouse, your family, and the life that you have built together. Support each other emotionally and in everyday way. You, your spouse, and your relationship may grow and change with time, but this idea can help your marriage stay successful over the years. The journey of maintaining a healthy relationship might not be smooth, but the experience you go through will eventually give you an understanding of how marriage works for you and your partner. Different couples have different way of overcoming their marriage problems. So it's on you to decide which is the best way to maintain a healthy marriage.
So, and our last task, it is better married or to remain single. Why? After discussing the reason for successful and failed marriage, I believe that being married give a lot more benefit to a person. When you are married, you are not just having a husband or wife, but you have a best friend to walk this earth together. You are building a foundation of your own, your family, and with that, your love towards one another grows endlessly.
I agree with Cik Shukri. Marriage is a beautiful thing and you tend to be happier if you are is a healthy marriage. This is so much that you can achieve together when you work as a team. You can get the opportunity to travel together and explore new things together. How about you, Wani? You are a married woman, right?
I do agree that marriage is a good thing, but for some people, being single is better. I believe that people that do not want to get into a commitment will eventually resort to being a single. For me, being single is fine, but only up to a certain point in your life. For example, when you are growing your career and stability your finance, there are people that will make sure to have financial freedom before committing to a partner or family. Either or is based on a person to decide which base first name. How about you, Hafiza?
Yes, it is true that it depends on the individuals itself to choose. But for me, I think setting down with a partner is a good thing because you learn to tolerate things in life and somehow helps you become a more mature version of yourself. I believe that most people will go through a stage in their life where they know that they want to get married even at first and they do not.
Being married comes with a lot commitment, money and time. In my opinion, I think that to have a good source of income, a house, car and so on, in another world, the basic needs are important before getting married. For me, I would want a marriage in which you don't need to struggle much. Preparing it beforehand is better than nothing.
As all the participants have said, I believe that being married or single is the best way based on the person needs. Personally, marriage comes with a bigger commitment, but you get to share the ups and downs with your partner and family, which is by far the greatest blessing that you could have in your life. You get to share the memories and stories together as a family. Nevertheless, being single is a not bad thing if you are not ready for a commitment, and if you still have a personal goals, then you are not to achieve. In conclusion, it is truly on a self that knows which is the best for them and which work best for their life.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Eja, are you married?